Huh. So yeah, I had this really funny idea earlier on today. We're getting work done, and my mum was getting work done in the house. So I was kind of going to take this outside skateboarding, but I'm just too eager to share it. So it's a funny little thought experiment I'm going to teach you about how to be a really good Christian. Because God knows at this time you're going to need that. So it's a little thought experiment. Okay, let's begin. Oh, okay. Mm. First we drink beer. First, right, Christian, but first we drink beer. Better she's. Okay, so I'm going to give you an option, choice. You can be a quadrillionaire, or you can befriend some weird-haired hippie that cries in the forest and sings creepy music. And people said he wore weird things, and people said he ate strange stuff like honey and locust and stuff. Um, you can hang out with this guy and be his friend, or be a quadrillionaire. That's the choice I'm giving you. It's fun to think about Aladdin maybe in this parable kind of thing. So you've got a choice. And I mean, I love hanging out with mad random hobos on the streets all the time, and you go on mad adventures, you have the best time. Very fearlessness, kind of just rolling with it, having a crack, and you have great times. But at the same time, if you can't offer, somebody quadrillions, I don't care for money. I just think money's more problems and it's not even real. So I accidentally kind of just said, oh yeah, fuck money. I don't care about money. But that's not about me. So yeah, you have this choice: be a quadrillionaire or hang out with some weird hippie. Yeah, weird. And nobody likes it. Everyone's like, stay away from that hippie. He's weird and he's possessed and he'll bring devils upon you. So it doesn't sound all too pleasing or appeasing. Now, so people make the choice, Yeah, I want to be a quadrillionaire, baby. I want to fucking make friends with him out would have all the money and fucking make friends with everybody when I have all the money. So everybody says I'd like to be a quadrillionaire, and then it turns around and says, okay, well that guy that lives in the forest is the quadrillionaire, and then you say, oh, I want to be his friend now. So you made your choice in the first place. You wanted to be a quadrillionaire, and it's like, well, he actually is the quadrillionaire, and it's like, so this thing of what would Jesus do? Um, did the same thing. Actually, he was offered everything, the world. Quadrillionaire. He was offered to be a quadrillionaire back in the day. The world, and he said, "No, I actually kind of want to go hang out with that weird drunken hippie John the Baptist." And that's how Jesus became so important to Mr. Ron Atkins. In case you're wondering, whether was it that Jesus did or said, Jesus broke that mold because everybody would have said, "I'd like to be a quadrillionaire." Everybody, you know. Um, again didn't care for money. It's not real. Um, but yeah, so that's what you need to think about. If you want to be a quadrillionaire, don't want to be a quadrillionaire, maybe. um, it's very much like that movie in Bewitched, or movie Bewitched as well. It's just like, or Aladdin again. That's what I was thinking. Aladdin. Everybody says the same thing on the first few times, like, oh, money, power, prestige, women, and this is all very much more appealing than hanging out with some weird stoner drunken hippie that plays creepy songs on a ukulele. Um, yeah, so that's how she's actually became a quadrillionaire, actually inherited it all. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as well. He didn't want it, and then because he proved that he didn't actually want it, he got it all. He got the everlasting gobstopper machine, not even gobstoppers, but he got the actual factory, which is an analogy for the universe. Gobstoppers are stars, and the universe makes the stars, so he inherited everything, all that. Yeah, Bewitched, yeah, when it's like everybody had power, prestige, money. I was like, always the same, always the same. They always want power, money, prestige, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I didn't deliver it exactly the way I wanted to. It was a bit more worked out in my head. And Aladdin, the same, like, he gets the three wishes and he does the same thing, power, money, prestige. But then he befriends the genie, doesn't he? He lets the genie go. Thing about it is, like, John the Baptist would have known that that's why he's crying alone in the forest, that everybody's been conspired and offered this and taking it. And then he knows that Jesus didn't take it, that he preferred his friendship over all those quadrillions, and that's why John the Baptist loved Jesus so much, and that's why Jesus didn't die. Not even about money and quadrillions, but yeah, that's why Jesus was preserved. So it's very 316 as well, be his friend. It is a kind of yeah. So that's about being friends, being friendly, and how to be a quadrillionaire. Yeah, be a friend, be a good friend. Right, go. And we finish with beer. Yes. Under good lordship.